Hi, welcome back to another alive and kicking stress busting session. I'm really glad you decided to join us again, and this session we're focusing on stop and distract. Out of all of the sessions for stress busting, this one works the best for me personally. The more adept I get at changing my thought patterns on the fly, the less the stress happens. So let's talk a little bit about stress and what works in that case. As we start to get stressed and those thought patterns start to spiral and we're dwelling on a particular kind of thought, cortisol and adrenaline increase. That's our natural stress response. The more we can work on distraction or any technique that calms those thoughts and causes the adrenaline and the cortisol levels to drop, the faster the stress release occurs. So let's review what stop and distract was all about. The first part, as with all of these techniques, is about awareness. First of all, we've got to become aware. Oh, I'm feeling stressed, and now I need to do something about it. So our stop and distract session is all about using the word stop in a really sharp way, like you need to scream it, stop, and then instantly distract to another pattern. So let's just imagine for a second that you were having some really stressful thoughts occurring. Maybe something has happened at work or something's happened at home, and all of a sudden the thoughts are buzzing around. The minute that you become aware of that, scream, stop! And now work a math problem. Are you ready? 4 plus 15 minus 6 times 2 plus 18 minus 1 minus 2 minus 4 times 2 plus 27. You should come up with 101. Now, if after doing that your brain isn't fully distracted, there may not be a lot else that's going to help. Let's try something else. Let's imagine those stressful thoughts are happening again. You recognize the stressful thought and you scream, stop! And now we're going to think about our next week's shopping list. So what do I need for next week? I need butter. I need some cleaning detergent. I need toothpaste. I'm going to need fresh veggies by that time. Ooh, and it's getting wintry, so some lamb shanks would be nice. And some pork chops. And lots of fresh veggies. Yep, I think that's about it. Once again, as we start to distract the brain, those thought processes are going to go in a different direction, and the emotions calm down. All right, let's try one more. Those thoughts are amping up again, and we're getting stressed, and you scream, stop! And now, name the 7 dwarfs. Can you do it? Happy, sleepy, sneezy, grumpy, dopey, bashful, and doc. Sometimes having lists of things, even if you know the lists really well, just to recall them, it's going to a different place in our brains to recall data, to recall information. Another of the ways that you could do it is take a tour through your room. What are all of those things that exist? Well, there's the bed, and there's the bedside tables, and a dresser with 4 drawers. What's inside each drawer? Something that causes your brain to go into a different processing unit than what it's doing to recall stress. I hope that helps. Now, like anything, this is going to take time, effort, and lots of practice. Habits are funny that way. You didn't get the way that you are now in one 20-minute session. So this is going to take some time and some effort. Have fun with it. Practice it. If nothing else, use it as an exploration to find out what stress-busting techniques work for you. Thanks, and I hope to see you again soon.